back to more Ark. Now, it's been some time since I played Ark. Probably about, well, I don't know. Probably a month and a half. I was sitting on 9 episodes, so quite some time. I've been focusing majority time on God of War. A little bit on No Man's Sky. That's been taking up probably most of my attention as well. Other than that, that's about it when it comes to games that I'm really focusing on. Ironically, today I actually went over looking to see when certain games come out. Not certain games come out, DLC, because I was looking at when the next Shadow of War came out. Didn't see any of that. Shadow of War DLC, that is. I didn't see anything about the next Shadow of War, and I'm saying, and I've been looking to see Kingdom Come Deliverance. I don't know if I'll do the DLC for that game. I might consider it. But yeah, other than that, I'm not really positive on what my goal is. But I believe the last thing we did here was tame a parasaur. And then we use said parasaur. Well, we're gonna use the next parasaur, that parasaur, to get narco berries in turn to go tame a trike to go up the mountain with. I believe that was the original goal. I'm not exactly positive. What I'm doing here is since it's nighttime and I haven't played in a while, I'm kind of recapping. I'm getting supplies because I know I'm not done with any of the placement of my stuff. By placement of my stuff, I mean stuff, fences to make, you know, things like that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out for the DLC, obviously, for games coming out in the future. I want to play Shadow of War. Well, I have the season pass for Shadow of War, so I will definitely be playing that. What am I missing? Thatch. Missing the thatch. Other than that, I don't think of anything that comes to mind that I need to get immediately for terms of games. God of War, I was actually surprised I got. I was not expecting to get God of War. Just sort of happened. I wouldn't say it's an impulse buy, but it's definitely not planned. So, other than that, that's terms of updates for what's been going on with the channel. So today is May 1st. May 2nd, technically. It's like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Doesn't do all my recording. So I saw this big thing today. I didn't actually get to witness the game. Oh, that's right, I need hide. Okay, well, sorry. But the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Washington Caps game, I heard there's a big thing going on. Obviously, I'm a hockey guy. I played hockey my majority of my life, so it remains to be a big portion of my life. But there's a big thing on a hit from Tom Wilson that he gave, and he took a guy out. So when I first saw the hit, can I explain this? The hit's a little high. It's fucking A. I just ate a narcotic. I'm an idiot. And I might pass out. Never mind. But that totally threw me off track. Eating a narcotic. But basically, this hit sparked, I don't want to say controversy. I hate how this is inside out. I don't like that. So I'm half tempted to destroy it, but it's just a waste of stone and all the stuff I gathered. I'm not about to do that. But so what this hit was, Tom Wilson basically fucked the guy up. It was definitely, it was shoulder to chin, right? Now, that wasn't a legal hit in terms of shoulder to chin, but he doesn't leave his feet. A guy had the puck, and initially going into the play, right? As like it was going, as Wilson was about to hit him, it looked shoulder to shoulder, and it looked last minute where it got I want to say it got slightly maneuvered, like the hit got slightly changed or altered, and then it was a hit to the chin, and there was a 2-minute penalty for it, and people are freaking out because now the guy who got hit has a broken jaw and a concussion, and people are saying that Wilson needs to get his, blah blah blah, this and that, and how he deserves all this and that. Now I'm not defending the hit by any means, and I'm not supporting it. So I'm not going to condemn it or support it, but basically that style of hockey is what Wilson is on the team to do. He is there to aggravate, irritate, hit, fight, do whatever it is for the other team to get off their game. And that is his role. As a hockey player, I understand those kind of roles. I was in a similar role myself, where I was the kid, I guess. I was the guy who hit people. I was a defensive defenseman. I checked people. That's what I did. I protected my teammates. That's how I saw it. Yes, you go out of your way to hit people. This isn't to hurt them. That's not the intention. You never think that's going to be the intention. It's, when you're going in on a play, and a guy gets hurt from you hitting them, that's never the intention. It is a scary thing for both of us. At the time, people were saying, because I have a friend who is from Pittsburgh, who really likes the Penguins, who was saying, Wilson was smiling. He was happy about the hit. And it's, as someone who's played hockey and you deliver these checks, you're proud of your hit. You are proud of what you did. Getting a big hit is always, it always boosts your morale, right? You're all hyped up. You just took out a guy on their team. You're all pumped up and everything like that. But I mean, the original goal. I'm looking for Hyde, so I'm like, I don't even know where I'm going. I should go this way. I don't want to go that way because that's where the mountain is, and I'm sure there's more shit over there that can kill me than usual. So I might go that way for once. But even though that hit was not necessarily it was a tough call, and I didn't see the game, so I don't know. And I heard he already hurt another player, Drummond, I think. I'm not sure. I heard he hurt him too. I didn't see that hit, so I can't comment anything. But as a referee, that would have been a tough call, because being in that position where I was very unsure as a hockey player if that was a clean or dirty hit. So can't only imagine how the ref felt. And people were saying, "Oh, it's clearly dirty, clearly dirty." No, it wasn't. It was not clearly dirty. Those hits are not intentional. It was a last minute hit to the head, which is scary, obviously. It's terrifying. But it's one of those where it's so close that could the hit have been prevented? Because that's the real deal. That's what most refs check in on when they look at those kind of hits. Going into the hit, could Wilson have stopped to prevent the hit from the head? And from my perspective, it did not look like that could happen. And I asked a bunch of my buddies about it too, because I wanted their opinions on it and know how they felt about the initial play. So I showed the girl that told me about it. She claimed it was dirty. I said that was a tough call. Right? I didn't know if that was dirty or not. Fast forward, I showed my buddy who plays hockey and two more of my friends who don't play hockey but watch hockey. And my buddy who played hockey had the same opinion as me. It was a tough call. It was close. The hit had good intentions, and it ended up bad. It happens in hockey. It definitely happens in hockey. But my friends who didn't play hockey said, "Oh, that was clearly dirty," and I think that has to come to do with. And my friend who pointed out to me, she does not play hockey either. She watches it. But that has to be that I think that comes down to hockey players. I don't know if anyone else agrees or disagrees whether or not it was dirty or not, and you like played or did not play hockey. But I think it might have to come to do with, as a hockey player, those hits happen. They're never a good thing, like I said, but they're bad, and they're not. They happen. But I've checked and I've been checked, and I've had some pretty brutal hits, and I've had some hits where I've gotten pretty messed up. But to say that Wilson needs to, he'll get his, that he's gonna get hurt too, that's an awful thing to say. It was a giant coal can, but that is an awful thing to say. First of all, because I mean, I'd like to support and defend the fact that I think that it was a good hit that turned bad. And it got worse. It was worse than it ended up being worse than intended to be. So I don't know. But then I get irritated on the same thing about, because you have the same, I won't say same people, but you have a bunch of people who say, "Oh, we need old-time hockey back. We need old-time hockey back. The league is getting weak. The league is doing this and that. It's trying to prevent fighting and hitting." That's old-time hockey. I hate to break the news to you, but that is old-time hockey right there. Hits like that is old-time hockey, and if you don't like it, then I'm sorry, but hitting is part of the game. I don't think it should be taken out of the game. I have the wrong thing in hand. Definitely not taken out of the game, but at the same time, again, those hits are bad. They are. They're not intended. I feel bad for the people who got hurt in the process. I think that people need to stop freaking out about the whole situation, because I don't know. I just think that maybe if people want old-time hockey back, then this is the kind of stuff that is going to happen in this situation. And it's not a good thing, but it happens. But I don't know. That's my little piece on it. I know a lot of people freaking out because, like, I don't know if they're freaking out, but I know a lot of people were making a big deal how it's a dirty hit, and how it's bullshit, and that Washington's such a dirty team. And they blaming everything on, "Oh, it's all Washington. It's all Washington. Washington's a piece of crap for this and that and all this." I hate to break the news to you, for any of those who think that Washington is purely dirty and that was bullshit and that it's all Washington's fault and that they are playing dirty to the Penguins, regardless of whether or not shit, fucking hell. Alright, run, 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 run. Get out of the water. It's super fucking fast. Run, 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 run. Give me a hot second. I thought that turtle was another gator. I was freaking out. I was like, shit. Ooh, he got me. Run, run, run. Of course, it's still Tilposaurus. He's been nice. Jesus. So much shit trying to kill her. Nice. I'll have enough hide to make a saddle for a parasaur now. Okay, but sorry, before I got attacked, before those come out and say that, "Oh, it's all Washington, they're so dirty, blah blah blah," but whatever. I don't know how you feel. If your team had that kind of opportunity to have those players, they would, without a doubt. For those people who think that their team is so good that they won't never need to play or have people on their team like that, that is so not true. If any team had the capability of having players that are gonna do that kind of style hockey, they would. It's why they draft players. It's why teams draft players like that in the first place. You know, I'm not again, I'm not supporting or condemning any kind of hockey like that, but those kind of players exist in hockey, and that is not going to change. At least I don't think it should change, and I don't want it to change. Obviously those kinds of hits are awful, but at the end of the day, players like that are needed. They do keep other players in line, because, you know, when you have players like Sidney Crosby or I don't know if I'll say Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid, yes. Just throw it out there because he's really, really, really good. Well, Connor McDavid and Vladimir Tarasenko, superstar players, by all means. You need to protect those players, and that is where those players like Tom Wilson and Sean Thornton and I'm trying to think of a goon. Really, goons is what I'm getting around to. You need those kind of players, because those kind of players keep other things in line, and you don't see as much because it still happens, sadly. You don't see as much slew footing, or you don't see as much I thought that was like a croc and I was about to shit myself. You don't see as much slew footing, or you don't see as much hits from behind or head checks. Granted, the Wilson hit was sort of a head check. It was a head check. Hit him in the chin. Fucking got a concussion. But granted, all those things happen. It prevents, you know, when you have. That's why teams get players like that, though, so they can have those players then defend their players who are getting picked on. Pittsburgh has every ample opportunity to get players that will defend their superstars. And now people could say, oh, well, Pittsburgh doesn't need that because they have such talent, and they do. They have phenomenal players. They have Crosby, they have Malkin, they have Hagelin, they have Hornquist. They have ridiculous players. At the end of the day, those players also cost a lot of money, and having those players will end up wearing on your budget. So you can't sign the $1 million for players like Sean Thornton or Ryan Reeves. And I want to say Ryan Reeves actually plays on Pittsburgh. I just don't think they play him, which in that scenario would have been very advantageous to play him. Because when you have players getting picked on, that is what Ryan Reeves does. He fights. I'm pretty sure that's why St. Louis had Ryan Reeves play with Tarasenko, because Tarasenko is a young superstar and they didn't want him to get hurt or, you know, destroyed by other players. So you put a guy who can kick someone's ass on the line to be good. I'm sorry it's turned into a hockey discussion. I love hockey, but I know a lot of you guys don't probably, you know, either like or care for the sport. But I just thought I should give my 2 cents in it, because it's been a big thing in my group for today, at least, and a bunch of my friends were saying how it's bullshit. Because my buddy Dan was saying how it was a clean hit, and he's from Washington, but then the girl who told me about it, she's from Pittsburgh, so it's like those two ends are biased. The person who agreed with me, he lives just near me. We are fans of Detroit, so it's not like we're favoring one side over another. And then the girl I asked is also a fan of Detroit, but she is from Oregon. So really, I think we got all sides of the spectrum. And my other buddy who agreed, he's also from Michigan. He is a fan of Detroit as well, who also thought the hit was dirty. And kind of too, is a little side note, yeah, those hits happened, but it is a rivalry game. Alright? It happens in every rivalry game out there in any sport ever. If you have a rivalry game between teams, they're gonna be dirtier, they're gonna play harder, they're gonna do what they can to get the advantage on another team. So, I mean, it's what happens. It happens with Montreal, Boston. It happens with Detroit and Toronto, or Detroit and Colorado. It happens with I'm just trying to think of other sports now. I don't know if I would say like a sport like basketball, because I would say like Cleveland and Golden State, but basketball's not really a physical sport. It happens with the Patriots and the Broncos. Sorry, I was drawing a blank there. I mean, those things happen. It happens more importantly in college football. Michigan State. A lot more stuff happens in that game because they're rivals, or Michigan Ohio State, or Ohio State Michigan State. They're rivals. It happens. You know, rivalry games, that kind of stuff does tend to happen because you're rivals. So it's hard to say whether or not like he deserves to be suspended for 4 or 5 games. I don't know if I would say that deserves suspension. While you still have things like slew footing, people getting away with slew footing in the league. I'm very anti slew foots, and I feel like that needs to be cracked down more on, but it doesn't. So if anything, slew foots need to be cracked down before hitting. I could say, oh, we can do both, blah blah blah, and it's like, yeah, you can do both, but I'd much rather have slew foot. If you had to have one or the other, I'm gonna go with having slew foots handled, because quite frankly, that can end a career. I mean, so can hits to the head, clearly. But slew foots, I've been slew footed. I have a bad back. I think that hits a little bit more closer to home to me than a head check, because, you know, I don't know. Head checks typically are accidents, where slew foots are usually intentional, and that's, I think, where I draw the line. Like, you have to intentionally do a slew foot. There is no, oh, I accidentally did it. No, you intentionally, you know, stuck your foot out, grabbed someone, and then yanked them back and threw them onto the ice, or threw them onto the ground, whatever sport you're playing. That is incredibly dirty, and that is incredibly, you're seriously going out of your way to incredibly hurt someone and injure them and take them out of their life's dreams. I don't want to say goals, but that's their dream, is to play hockey. And did I seriously just make a wrong saddle? I made an iguanodon saddle. I'm an idiot. Fuck. It's a raptor saddle. Trike saddle. Parasaur saddles right there. Shit. Well, I guess I should go tame an iguanodon now, because I have the saddle for it. Fucking idiot. Fuck. That's irritating. That's right, I got a Dilo egg. Yeah, I'll be done on the whole hockey thing. I doubt that's what you guys want to listen to now, is me talk about hockey the entire time. But if you guys want to talk about it later in the comments, I'll gladly discuss it. Let's have a civil conversation about it. I mean, I'm a diehard hockey fan. I grew up playing it, so just thought I should give my little take on it, because I know a lot of people freaking out about it and saying how it's such a dirty thing. But I'll be done. I need more hide, because my jackass accidentally and iguanodon saddle. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna take the raptor. No. I need the XP myself. So, I mean, granted, my dinos do too, but Trike I want is behind me. That's a level 8 Trike. That'll be not, I want to say easy to kill, but it'll be nicer to kill, because it should be, well, it will be easy to kill basically, I fucking nailed that fucker. I didn't think this through. One bit. So I hit this fucker, right? Nice, another trike right there. Alright, that's fine. Oh, that's right. Trikes don't forgive or forget. Sweet. No worries, I can kill this bastard right here like this. Hopefully it trigger the other trike. Alright. Don't think it did, so I think I lost 1 or 2 arrows maybe that went in the head. Maybe not. Yeah, I lost 2 arrows. Alright, I actually have enough hide now. Okay. I feel like they upped they're smoothed over the frame rates, which is really, really nice. I feel like everything's so smooth right now. Nah, we'll keep these around. It feels really weird. I enjoy it. I'm not used to it, but I'm like happy that you like did that. This game used to be very, very frame rate lag full. I don't know. What, I need wood for this too? Yeah. I'm ready for a nap, man. And I'm up playing Ark. I mean, this is finals week for me. I only have 1 final tomorrow. And I'm not too worried about it. So that's why I'm up doing this. And I need to get this done. As much as I like, you know, playing games, I need to keep up with my schedule. Things like that. It's about to be nighttime, really. Son of a freaking bitch. I spent this entire damn time getting enough hide and failing at getting hide and then getting more hide and then sort of, you know, failing to get more. Like, these things will be grown by the time they're done. Like, I'm able to do this. What are they? Growthling. Yeah, so they're legit 1 step away from being a fruitling. Man, my Discord is going nuts. Which also brings me to another point. So I'm working on, you know, kind of like starting an intro-ish-esque stuff thing. Yeah. I want to like make it so I want to give you guys like a group. What I call you guys, my fans. You know, I'm trying to think of like puns off my name or some shit or something that I do in this game. I do in games a lot that would make sense to in turn make you guys that. Maybe an idea from one of my books. Let's throw that in there. It's like a reference. But I'm not sure. I want to like, you know, I want to like give you guys some roles. Not roles, but like some membership. You know, get the crowd, get the, you know, the community together into one, you know, commonality, that kind of thing. Like Ray Narvaez Jr., who was an achievement hunter and now is a streamer. He has the Raiders. Raiders, yeah. Got a notification, cannot upload PS4 movies. My internet's being stupid. Nice. I'm trying to upload videos. I'm trying to upload God of War as we speak. I like how now I can saddle for the Parasaur. Yeah. I'm trying to make the Parasaur faster, so I can get the Fook out when I need it to. So I don't want to get chased by a Carno. Pretty sure you can use, yes, you can use weapons on this thing, which is nice. Just means I, you know, have to. Still slow as all freaking hell right now, but it's definitely a start. Hey, I got a Parasaur. at this point, I might wait to do anything with, in terms of getting a trike, because I have, or using a parasaur to get narco berries, because I have the narco berry seeds that are almost grown. Not stand so close because they steal shit. Okay, these can't jump either. They're not raptors. Kinda remember that. These things are slow as poop too. They use no stamina whatsoever though when they run. But so I need more metal. I obviously need to go there to get that metal. I would like to have something to defend myself, aka trike. Level 32 trike, that'd be nice to have. There's like a level 76 that live behind my house, so that's why I wanted to have that one. Let's head back. Oh, actually, I'll be damned. Go. I'm so freaking slow. I could run so much faster than this. Trike eggs. The mama will get mad if I take the egg. I don't think she got mad though. These things are nice though for getting anything you want with plants. I got 5 narco berries there. 2. Why these things are nice to get berries. Look at that. Like they just devour plants and get shit ton of seeds in the meantime. But nighttime's coming, and I use nighttime to predominantly build. I'm trying to finish the pen for the parasaur. Actually, I think that was originally for the raptor in all honesty. Ooh, maybe. I don't think I had the parasaur then. Probably put the parasaur, probably not back here, so I could probably expand the house back here. Probably put the parasaur honestly right next to it. Yeah, probably right next to it. Probably right there, yeah. How much you got now in your belly? 20 narco berries, sweet. And having, you know, things like you, which is literally, I've been throwing the rotten meat out of you. Let's say, like, you are literally a dumpster. Like you. Just take the spoiled meat out. Glad I got here in time. Well, first of all, trike egg. That in there. I know I don't have anything activated in there yet. I didn't see any use for eggs that last for like 9 days regardless. Craft up 4. Yeah, fuck it. You know, eggs last for like 7 days regardless, so I mean. Oh, well. Sure. Eat it. Alright, well. I am getting slowly more narcotics, though. Once I have a steady stream of narcotics, I'll be much better off, because then I can make a shit ton of trank arrows, and the trank arrows Leo knock things out faster. Wait, what am I in terms of weight? Not bad at all. I'm gonna go check on that that big guy down there. Other girl, I don't know which one it was. Don't remember honestly, it's been so long. But sorry today became a tangent about hockey though. just want to put that on the Raptor. The Raptor can fight. And it's already pretty fast. This fucker needs the levels and it's slow. Not the levels, it's like level what, 91? It's slow. Already got the one with the ruins. This guy is so slow. Just he needs to be much faster. She needs to be much faster. I don't know what you are. I know you're Orchid. The 4th. I only gotta finish my discussion about it. Yeah, I was thinking about a name to get in the intro to talk to you guys about Theodons next week. So I can make a community for everyone. Eventually, get a Discord. So the community can chat. Discord is cool. I enjoy Discord a lot. It's a nice app. Convenient. Fortitude. Level 38. I don't have a simple pistol or a long neck rifle. That is. Then again, I don't have the iron for it. So, or metal, I should say, not iron. I have 25. I have the bullets for it. 26 points actually. I don't need any of these. Really. Figure out if I'm gonna do anything. Get the rifle eventually, because having a rifle is nice. It's very, very nice. See, 4 levels on this guy. Go all into speed, which won't increase the speed terribly at all. But it'll be a little bit faster than it was. I could sort of see a difference, sort of not see a difference, but regardless, the trike's big ass was over here. Yeah. If you guys have any ideas of what you should do, what I should do for an intro, it'd be great. I'd love to do it. But right now I'm drawing blanks. What is that? Oh, there it is. 108 trike. That is what I was looking at. That'll be a bitch to tame. Granted, I do have this guy now to go get berries. That'll be a bitch to tame still. Wow. Having 108. Oh, you bastard. Get out of here. You spit bastard. I'm not hitting you. I'm not hitting the fucking trike on accident. You want to fight? Come at me. I'll fight you. You just... 29 damage. I like it. Alright. So you're not weak. I don't like that this fucker keeps running back to said trike. I'm stuck now. However, I could use this to upgrade. I can't. It's probably the first time he's ever experienced, like, you know, fight back from, I don't know, anything. Maybe from a parasaur to say the least. I need to hide. I'd make saddles. I don't have a lot of saddles. Or a lot of hide anymore. Because I made a iguanodon and a parasaur saddle like a dumbass. I'm going to eventually use a pteranodon saddle. Alright, sweet. No, that doesn't do anything for my level because in this thing, because like legit, you know, what is it? 96. So it doesn't do much for the level when defeating a parasaur or a Dilophosaurus, but definitely does something. Piranha bitches. I won't go chasing him. Keep getting ahead of myself. Can't let it get under me. I can't hit these things. You attack so directly ahead, you know? They do so much damage to the belly. They have so much... Hey, turtle. Alright, I'm not gonna get this guy killed. Oh. Shit, that was level 12. I realized I only do 29 damage, but still. Ridiculous. Fish meat. No, I didn't think you could load these underwater. Oh wait, no, that's right. You can't do a bow and arrow underwater. You could do these underwater. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. This is how we used to hunt sharks. This way. Me and my buddy Rob. We hunted sharks by using their ridiculous... Granted, this was also before elite sickness was ever a thing. But we would go out into oceans and we would legit have... There'd be two of us, you know, loaded up with arrows and crossbows and bows or whatever it is we needed. At the time, it was the time I recall it was crossbow, but we used to do it with bows too. We would swim out, go into the ocean, right? And the pilot would always do it. The driver, pilot. It's not like a boat or a ship, sorry. But the pilot, the driver would then jump out of the ship and jump in the water, out of the raft, into the water. Look for sharks. If there wasn't one there, we'd just move on. If not, if there was, he would stay in the water until the shark got super close, then drive the raft so he'd get on the raft instantly, not have to worry about like not getting on in time. And then we would hunt and kill the shark. And we would just, if it swam away, we would just go back in the water and repeat. Right? It was so much fun. It was so stupid. But oh, fruitling! Look at that. They're gonna start developing narcoberries now. It was the idea in general was stupid because we would, if we died, we were fucked. But at the end of the day, it paid off because we leveled up very quickly, which is at the end of the day amazing. You know, when you don't have capabilities of leveling up easily, going in the water. You know, necessarily going in the water with, you know, a crossbow and a pike was what we had to deal with. We'd always steer clear away from things that had like mantas were no-goes. Jellyfish, we would kill the jellyfish because they gave you biotoxin, which is phenomenal for keeping things asleep. But yeah, that was the trick back in the day to level up. Back in the day, that was a long time. It was before the time of lead sickness. So what the fuck is that? Oh. So, you know, if a lead sickness couldn't destroy the raft fucking in milliseconds if it wanted to. But yeah. That's it for this part though. It's almost sundown and I'm not doing much else right now. I'm probably just gonna start building and wait for the next day and then use that momentum to I don't know. I really don't know honestly. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next. Saw the Oviraptor sprinting, that means something's chasing it. Maybe not. The fuck you doing, you wily bastard? I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this part. As always, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.